The iLLANOiZE app is available now on Apple and Google Play Store. Download the app, get the latest news, stream our podcasts, watch interviews, and listen to iLLANOiZE Radio live. Download the app right now. We bring you guys the illest guests from around the city and globe, and today we got the homie Lil Romo in the building.
Damn, Jones, I missed your clap. Last week our clap was weak as hell.
Yeah, you got Biko with baby hands.
But Biko, he put the audio in the background.
Dolphin flaps over there.
He put the audio in the background.
He got seal claps.
It's not about me, okay? It's about Romo, okay? How you been doing, my brother?
I'm good. I ain't gonna lie.
Come up to the mic for me one time.
I've
Thank
been
you.
chilling. I'm good. I'm trying to get this tape out. I ain't gonna lie. I really been working on it since probably like Let's Do It. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie. When I dropped Let's Do It and I seen the reaction on it, it made me want to like get them 10 more songs like Let's Do It.
Mm-hmm.
Like that I actually thought out, and then with raw hooks and all that, and then let them eat it up so I could just be dropping videos. And then like, I don't know, I got a plan. Like I'm trying to drop, wait till I get old again, and then re-drop and try to go to another situation, you know.
Okay, now, I mean, Let's Do It that's a big record.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Finna hit 1 million too.
Was that record something that you felt was gonna do what it did? So you already felt that when you made it?
Yeah.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. Only reason I felt it though, cause of the hook though. Like it was something that was able to be turned up. Like I could feel the energy. Like even we'll be playing at all the get-togethers, like, and it'll be busting. Like this before I even put the second verse on it, cause there wasn't even no second verse. I went to go put a second verse on there, and then it's like once the second verse came on, hearing the 3 hooks, it made it even better. Like it made the song even better. And when I put it out, it hit 100K in a week. I'm like, damn, we going up.
So what did that make you feel like? Cause it's well established mainstream artists that can't hit 100K in a week, or at all.
And then it's so crazy because this before even the label or anything. Like that's my real numbers. Like that's just off people just sharing it. Like motherfuckers I know. Like, and then it had went so crazy on Facebook when I dropped it. Like everybody was sharing it too. So that's all. Like it was just all the strings and stuff going in. It's like when it said 1 week ago on YouTube, it was at 100,000. I'm damn.
You then knew like this.
Yeah.
This is.
I'm like, I know this gonna hit an M. Yeah, I'm knowing what it's gonna do.
Now, I mean, I gotta take it back one time though for those that don't know of you and still getting put in tune to Let's Do It. Let's take it back to before the music.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've learned that you were pretty much taken care of by your mom and your auntie, if I'm not mistaken.
No, yeah, my mom, my auntie, yeah,
Tara?
my granny, yeah, and my auntie named Tara.
Okay, so like learning that, I also learned that you haven't had a father figure in your life.
Mm-hmm.
How was it growing up without a father?
I ain't gonna lie, like really, what really made it weak was my mom was always at work, so it's like all the time was on my hand. Like it wasn't none. Like even if I was on punishment, I probably was still doing what I wanted to do because it ain't nobody.
You ain't had nobody to
really
watch
tell
you.
me. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna like even like little shit like playing the game, knowing I ain't supposed to. I'm still in the game, going to go play it just cause, or going outside. Like even when I know I can't, but she worked till 11, so shit, I'm in here back at 10:30. I know I'm good. House cleaned up. Like I've been in here all day,
So do you feel like in a way you raised yourself because of that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It made me more responsible. It made me want more. Like, it made me feel like I can't settle for less because, like, I hate even asking people for stuff. Like, even not saying it like that. Like, my mama, she's supposed to be there, but I don't even like that. Like, I feel like it's supposed to be that extra notch, and that's where, like, my father being that's supposed to be at. Like, ain't nowhere in here, like, you supposed to even be growing up without, like, that extra figure, like, to teach you and all that. Like, it's just certain shit that you can't learn from your mama.
Mm-hmm. Who did you look up to for that?
Like a father figure.
Like father figure. My granddaddy. He was moving, seeing all type of shit growing up. That's why I was like, I was watching him on Tower.
Yeah.
But he got booked. That's really why, But shit, all of them, they went to the feds. My uncle's still in the feds right now, 10 years.
What about have you ever spoke to your pops?
Yeah. But he be showing up on like events on like that.
Mm-hmm.
He show up kindergarten graduation, and then I see you in 8th grade, then high school. That shit did.
So y'all have like no type of relationship at all?
We don't even talk. I fuck with him though. It's just niggas can't. I don't know. I feel
You don't
like
want him to
nobody,
pick and choose when he fuck with you.
Yeah, I want you to fuck with me off back. Like It shouldn't be no time we not talking. Even if we not seeing eye to eye, whatever, like, we should always communicate. You could call me. You could tell me how you feel or whatever. It's just, I don't know. It's like running from your problems. Like, you ain't even trying to figure out what's wrong with shit. You don't want to talk.
Do you have children? So what do you think you're going to do differently from what your father did?
I gotta be there.
Okay, other than just being there, though. Because, I mean, obviously we know that's a big thing. Your dad wasn't there. But, like, what is it something that you feel like, dang, I wish my dad was there to show me to do this, and I'm going to do with my kids.
All type of stuff, like playing football, taking me to go hoop. Like, all type of stuff. There's so much stuff that it's all type of shit.
So what made you fall in love with music? Because I know you fell in love with music at an early age. So
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's just with the music, I was so around the music cause my OG, her boyfriend, she was going with, he was a producer. And it's like he was doing the music, so I'd be in my room, we in a 2-bedroom, I'd be right next door, folks, and I'm making beats and shit. So it's like I'm hearing it, and it's like they'd be rapping, and then I started playing with I started, when they leave, getting on the equipment, trying to do little stuff. But I ain't even take it serious. It's like anytime I wanted to do it, I just rap, and then I stop. But it's like when I got older and I was able to, like, grab it, like when I seen, like, damn, this shit, man, that's when it really went there.
So what was it that led you into actually taking your music serious?
The reaction. Like, when I first dropped, I dropped Skrilla, I remixed it, and it wasn't even, I don't know, for real rap shit. Like, I dropped it, it went crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's like everything just kept on, like, sound like, yeah, keep going, like, and then that's really what kept me motivated, seeing like I said, the reaction, like, damn, like he got it. And then people started putting me in that bracket, like, Shorty next up, and I had to put on that show to show motherfucker, like, I am next up, and I got this, like,
got to step into it.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, like, getting held to that responsibility.
What's it like to be held at that responsibility?
I don't know. I think it's rough. Because it's like, you can't go, it's like when you pass a milestone or something, you can't go back down. So everything got to stay at a point, and that's what I mean. Like, you got to be able to go beyond. Or you got to be able to always average great, but you can't never
average less than great.
Yeah.
I like the way you think. Yeah. I like that.
That's true. I mean, I got to know though, if it wasn't for you gaining that reaction that you receive, would you still have pursued music?
I ain't gonna lie, and that's another thing. Like, I really don't know, because it's like when I first did it, like, I wasn't doing it. Like, it's just people was holding, like, damn, you a rapper now. Like I only dropped a single.
So I just dropped the song.
Yeah, I just dropped it. Like, So when I was getting, like, people like, damn, you might as well keep going. Like, I started feeling it more. Like, damn, I used to rap. This what I've been doing. Why not, And then it's like it just got easier. Like, I had it. Like, I can always, and then I don't know. Like, I watch a lot of stuff, and I know a lot of stuff. So it was easy to like, even rap, like, and say certain stuff, like, with the big words and all that.
I'm
like,
happy that you take lyrics, that lyrics is a main thing to you instead of just production and saying some ish. Yeah. You actually take time with your lyrics. I mean, what made you look at lyrics as one of the primary, or I'm just say priority things when it comes to music?
Everybody, because, like, when you rap, like, it's going to be rap sounding the same, but that's because of the vocabulary. Like, shit can be the same because of how basic it is, and like, but you can say the same shit with a different word and it'll sound way better, But I don't know if I can explain. Like, I don't know.
That's called synonyms for y'all ass. He just gave y'all a gem. Thesaurus.com.
So I listen to your music. It sounds like you pretty much put a lot of your life in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that something you, like, stand on?
Yeah, like the When I Was Down, especially. Like, the When I Was Down, that's my favorite one, because I wasn't even on the auto-tune wave. Like, I was rapping a lot. Like, they was trying to get me to do the auto-tune and, like, try it out. So the When I Was Down is the first song that, like, really sounded like, to me, like, damn. Like, it always give me that feeling, like, even when I hear, like, by myself, like, damn, like, you really made this? Like, and it's what I'm saying. Like, back when I was down, it was hard for me to smile. I don't like to bag. That's why I ain't come around. A lot of people go outside. Just accept that you a clown.
Joe,
so like that. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Okay, because I feel like we all had a question.
Go ahead.
So I kind of like what you just said about auto-tune, because I feel like people oversaturate the auto-tune now. So since you've adapted that, do you feel like there'll ever be a time where you just gonna say fuck that auto-tune?
Yeah, I'm back on that too.
And just
and
let me hear my voice, because I feel like a lot of times like you could be saying some real shit, but the auto-tune will drown you out. Mm-hmm. So have you is that something you had to learn, or is it something you just feel more comfortable in your own voice?
That's why I don't know, with the auto-tune I try to do more energized stuff than just being like, I don't know, regular. But I want to drop a tape with all rap. Like, I just want to drop a tape with no auto-tune. That's what I'm going to do next. Like, I'm going to work on a project with just all rap, because I know that's going to do better, because that's originally how I started, too, and I want to take it back to the roots. Like, let's do it. Like, I want to have all rap. Like, let's do it on there. Like, all, and I know what it'll do.
Now, speaking of taking it back, we got a single in queue from you. It's called Let's Do It. Break down your record. I mean, it took over. I remember I've been watching some of your interviews, and I remember you saying you don't need radio, and I believe that's true, because at the end of the day you have the internet, and this is one record that did phenomenally well for you. So break down Let's Do It, and then we're gonna get into it.
Like the process and stuff.
Yeah, the process of it. Who produced it?
Let's Do It was produced by Mike Will, but the beat was a YouTube beat. We had just found it, and it's crazy because our head was just like we had just beginning to have smoke or listening to beats and shit, like, and then I hear and I just get to writing, getting it zoned out, and then it's like that's all I kept hearing that beat, like, and it was my flow, and it really ain't sound like nobody else. That's really why, so it's like I kept going. Like I told y'all, it took me a long time to really put a second verse on there. Like, I had the song done for probably 3 months before I even put a second verse on there. That's when I had it in mind, like, damn, y'all finna just go ahead, second verse it, and then we finna go to the top, because I'm knowing what it's finna do, because I'm posting it, stay getting, like, everybody, damn, man, when
you gonna drop
people
this?
Waiting on it, and they ain't even heard the first verse, so I know I had a second verse, what it's gonna do. And then it was like that shit, it went up.
We finna get into Let's Do It.
And then,
go ahead.
I said, I made a mistake and said Mike Will produced it. Vibes produced it.
From here in Chicago?
Yeah.
Shout out Vibes.
Vibes produced it. I only said Mike Will because that's who I've been with now, but I don't even, that's because I be around him too much.
It just rubbed off on you.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Vibes. We finna get into Lil Romo. Let's do it. Y'all stick around, because we got more Lil Romo on the way. So keep it locked with us right here on iLLANOiZE Radio.
Make sure to check out the Ill List playlist, in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist, as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Pretty Riot, and you just tuned back into another super dope episode of iLLANOiZE Radio. If you are watching my beautiful face right now on your YouTube screen, I hope you blow me up so it's on full screen, and make sure you're watching 1080p too. I think it make me look even better, so that's why I'm telling you to watch in that setting. And then what I also need you to do is hit that little subscribe button, hit the bell next to it, because I know you don't want to miss another episode of iLLANOiZE Radio. Now, why would you? And then while you at it, because I know your phone in your hand, I need you to do me a quick favor, and I promise you it's like really, really quick. I don't want to borrow your microwave. I really just want you to download the iLLANOiZE Radio app. That's it. That's all. Search your iPhone, Android. I think if you got a Windows phone, you can find us on there too. Whatever you got, we on there. Period.
Big P's.
Big P's.
Hey. And we sitting here with Lil Romo. Before the break, I don't even remember what we was talking about. I ain't gonna lie, this Don Julio is smacking me. But I have a question. So one thing I really noticed about your music, like through listening to it, is like you're a really good storyteller. So like, did you used to write short stories? Are you a poet? Like, because I feel like a lot of times, like now with, especially, that's why I asked you how old you was off air. Because I think my little brothers, they're younger. So I think the difference between me listening to their generation of music, I see it with mine. I'm not that much older, but it's different. So like a lot of their artists, I don't think really tell stories. And by you being so young, like hell, you're younger than my little brother. Like, where did that come from? Because I feel like that type of content kind of skipped over y'all generation. It was just like, all right, I'm finna turn up. Like, it's music that sound good, but it don't got no substance to it. Mm-hmm. So what made you want to step out the box and be like, I'm really gonna just talk about me?
I ain't gonna lie, it's really because of how shit be. Like, I don't know, it's because it's real too, but it's just really how it be. Like, it's just life. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's the same shit really, but it's just like you say, it's just the younger generation. Like, I think I'm probably one of the youngest, and not like in my crowd, like I'm probably one of the youngest. Like everybody else, like 23.
Do you feel like 22. Because you were raised the way you were more like an old soul?
I ain't gonna say an old soul, but I'm more mature. Like I know how to be my like how to not like I know how to be stand up. Like I'm one of them. I ain't gonna tell a motherfucker how I feel. All that. I ain't gonna go off nobody else and none of that.
I think you know what it is too. You absorbed a lot. You learned a lot from the older crowd. I was the same way when I was young. I was always hanging around the older friends and things of that nature. And it's like you absorb more, you learn more. I mean, what's something that you've learned from hanging with the older crowd?
Like you got to get some money. You can't be really doing nothing out here without no money. You can't be moving loose or none of that. You can't be out here in the way doing shit just because. And a lot of this shit, I don't know, you got to understand this shit real. Like, even when you get locked up, you die, any of that, ain't no coming back.
Yeah, but nah, you can smoke.
You've been locked up before, if I'm not mistaken. Like, you know, were you, when you were incarcerated, were you making music at that time?
Yeah, I think I caught some juvie cases, but that wasn't really shit. Then I caught a pipe case for the county, but that one not.
So, like, the bounce back, though, think about it. You know, it's not I know some people, some artists that got incarcerated and tried to make it back on the music scene, and nothing happened for them. But you had a great bounce back. Can you break down how you were able to overcome your situation?
I ain't gonna lie, it really ain't no overcome because I'm still on probation for it right now. So it really it is what it was. It's just at the time, like, my manager kept telling me, like, man, just take that probation. It is what it is. 2 more years, you gon'. So I was just really trying to listen shit and make the right choice. Cause I don't know. I was telling my OG, like, hell nah, I ain't finna be for 2 years.
Well, now it's probably over with.
But then
it probably flew by.
Yeah, exactly. It's finna be over, and I'm wrapping it up.
And see, you gotta think about it. You got probation during the quarantine, and I know that probably made it it like a lot easier. Cause like, well, shit, I can't go nowhere anyway.
None of that. Yeah, they calling me over the phone to check in.
They giving you Zoom check-ins.
I'm fucking with that. I ain't gonna lie.
So, like, knowing that you grew up on Lil Wayne and Michael Jackson, what's something from those two artists that you took and put into your craft?
From Wayne, it was his metaphors and shit. Wayne was always a raw rap dude to me. I used to be watching Wayne on BET, like I'd be at the TV just tweaking off Wayne. Him and Rick Ross when they dropped that 4-4 Bulldog shit. All that.
What's your favorite Wayne song? I got to ask.
Man, that Clock on the Wall, I think, with him and Birdman. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it's just the part that I ain't never ran from a nigga, and I damn sure ain't about to pick the day to start running. I ain't gonna lie.
That was with him and 2 Chainz on.
That's crazy.
That was Duffel Bag Boy.
That explains your music.
That was Duffel Bag
Like, you
Boy.
can hear that in your music.
Yeah.
Like, that part alone, you can hear that in your music.
So what's that? And with Michael Jackson, it's just Michael Jackson was just. I used to just watch Michael Jackson, even like his entertainment when he was in the movies and all that. Like, I used to just watch Michael Jackson and look up to Michael Jackson because my granny was a big fan of Michael Jackson. And it's like, even when he died, we went to Motown, but I think we went to we was like 3 hours away. I want to say like 3-4 hours away. But when he died, we was in a hotel somewhere, and it just happened to be the city where Motown and shit was at. We slid through that. And I ain't gonna lie, it's just Michael Jackson just was an influencer shit. I fuck with him. He was different too. I ain't gonna lie.
Who would you say influences your work ethic? Because I like when you first came in, you said, like, I'm gonna give these people some hot shit, and then I'm gonna wait till I die down a little bit, and then I'm gonna drop some more on them. And a lot of people don't even have that mindset. So where did you adapt that from?
It's looking at it for what it is, really, like how this shit work behind the scenes and all that. Like,
I mean, you I heard you say deal. If I'm not mistaken, did you strike a deal with Empire?
Yeah, it's a distribution deal with Empire. I ain't gonna get into all that, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by playing. Like I ain't locked in with them or nothing, I drop a tape. Shit, ain't no telling. Like, I might do another situation with them for even more, Ain't no telling. Like, this shit just time, really. Like, that'd be the only thing, time. Like, but now that my numbers up, I ain't really trying to rush it to nothing. Now that I seen how it went too, like, I see a lot of shit, like, for what it is. It take your first time to always see it to, like, really learn from it, I guess, too. Like, but it is what it is. Shit, I ain't,
You the
I ain't
first
saying
one.
it was a bad thing. I ain't saying it was a,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Still a learning experience for you.
You you the first person from your area to rap?
Nah, we had Duke the Beast. You know Duke the Beast, he was rapping like 10 years ago, 2012 and stuff when it was busting. Like Duke, that's another nigga who influenced me. Like I grew up watching Duke.
What you learned from him? Like, what did he give you in the game?
Yeah. He like, I ain't gonna lie, as far as game, like now, like man, you gotta stay out the way. You can't let nobody else. You can't let a motherfucker dictate you. Like you gotta, be for who you is. You gotta be, But as far as like in a business, like he ain't make it to that like
to the
point, So it wasn't really like he only able to tell me what he is. Like
Experience.
that type of shit, yeah.
So you bringing that energy back to the hood, like
and it's again, and it look like it's like damn it, and that I'm glad you said that because it's like the same shit, and then it's like he rapping that. We finna drop a song next Friday. It's called Long Term. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. I think it's gonna hit an M.
Yeah. Do you feel obligated to bring that energy back to the hood and link with other rappers from the block?
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, cause it's like. I be thinking about it like this too, like how you mentioned the turn up. Like a lot of rappers, like got another rapper. It's like if you dolo, like for example me, I be dolo with a lot of shit. So it's like you will really like I got one name, like it's just Lil Romo. Like you ain't gonna never see no, it's just Lil Romo for whatever it is. Like you'll never. But that's what I mean by it's more creative when you got another rapper. Right. Like it's more, it gets you out like you can. Like now we can combine and we can, it's just the chemistry too. Like it be like damn, like we can go ahead and make 6-7 songs and we can knock a tape out in a week, just off each other. Like we both coming in here going crazy though, like and it's off the energy of each other though. Like it's coming off like that, and that's what make it so much better. Like when it's real, like that's what I mean. Like I don't know.
I'm happy that you open for collaborations.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm happy that to hear that from you.
I don't know, like that's what I was saying. My first tape is crazy because I got Christo, he from my hood, he rapping. Check him out. I got and Duke on there, but I got Kosher too on one of my tracks.
Okay.
And that's the reason like I picked him too, but I ain't gonna get it to that. But I fuck with Kosher too. Like I fuck with Kosher hard. Like even before I was rapping, I was looking at Kosher. Like damn.
Who's some artists that you look at in the city that you want to work with?
Like right now, I ain't gonna lie.
Besides Herb and Polo G though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Everybody be trying to reach out. I just be sitting back, shit, playing my role. When I need the
who you want to reach out that you ain't got that reach out from yet.
Nobody really shit. I done bumped into everybody, met everybody. I be having like that's what I'm saying. This should be. I don't know. This should be what it is like. Like, for example, Polo G, he be reaching out to me. He had me come freestyle for his documentary on his block, like 2 years ago, a year and a half
Was that for
ago.
my mixtapes? Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I done been around. Like, I know people. Like, it's just, that's what I'm saying. I just be trying to still, like, work on my shit. Like, get me out there. Like, I don't know.
So, I kind of want to switch gears just a tad bit. Like, sitting here with you, I can tell you're just very comfortable with yourself. And I think, like, that's something that also translates in your music. A lot of people not comfortable with themselves, and they don't know their identity. So, like, how did you come into your identity as an artist, like, finding your sound, finding your content? Like, at what point were you was just like, all right, this is me, and this is what I'm about to give y'all?
Yeah, I feel that, too. I ain't gonna lie. When I did that Let's Do It, like when I found out, like, damn, you can talk to a motherfucker, and it, like, if 50 people listening to this song, like, ain't no tell, like, he might be a op, that might be a hey motherfucker, but that's motherfucker that's supporting you. Like, they all gonna get 3 different emotions. So let's do it. For example, a motherfucker listening to that, even if it's the ops, they taking that like, damn, shorty, they don't really want to hear it. But a motherfucker who listen to shorty going crazy, So it like, I don't know, it just be different, cause it just be like, I don't know, this shit just be different. I just be trying to make it to like, well, like it just all makes sense, really. Like, I don't be wanting to, like, do no anything. That's why I barely turn up and do turn up music, because I feel like that's stepping out my element. Like,
do you, I mean, for you, how's this music industry for you in general? The ups and downs. I just want to know specifically, is this music industry everything you thought it would be, or is it completely different from what
Look
you
at
thought
his
it would
face
be?
said
It ain't
no.
in, and that's what I mean too. Like a lot of shit gonna be so fake, but you ain't gonna see it until after. So it really don't even matter. It's what you learn from it and how you like. It's like everything you do, like you gotta that decision right there. Like it's fatal. Like literally, like that's what matter. Like, cause if you fuck up, shit, you gotta learn from that fuck up. But if you do right, you at least can tell them, "Motherfucker, I ain't fall for the,
The okie doke. Oh, the real. I got some more music from you, man. I mean, we got 223. Now, the song that actually put me in tune with you was 223. Shout out T as well, because T, she hit me up a while ago, like, yo, you got to check out Romo. He dope. I think he'll be some of interest. Checked you out. 223 was the video that you released after me and T was talking. I'm like, yo, this kid is dope. So break down 223, because I know 223 also leads into your album.
Yeah, 223. The reason I named 223 because it was made February 23rd. So it's like that was an accident, like it was 223. Every time I go look up the song 223, so I'm like, damn, we just gonna run with it because I got comfortable. Like that's 223, I was gonna change it to Out the Mud, but I'm like, hell nah, it's 223. And then shit, I ain't gonna lie, really with that song, like as far as like that's some different shit. Like I don't know, I feel like that's more switching it up, turning it up a notch too. Like even how I'm coming, like hold on, let me switch it up. I got it out the mud, I'm the one to talk to, nigga, if you need a plug. Like I ain't.
Period.
You know what? Let's get into it.
I felt that.
Here's Romo with 223 the lock, because we talking about his album next right here on iLLANOiZE Radio.
Make sure to check out the iLList playlist, in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist, as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
It's your boy Illinois Jones, and right now you're tuned in to the illest thing to hit the streets since crack cocaine. That's right, iLLANOiZE Radio. Make sure y'all subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure y'all click that bell on YouTube too and subscribe to us, because you can't miss this shit. You can't. And also make sure y'all download that app. We hit 1,000. We trying to hit 5,000. We trying to hit 5,000 now. We got big dreams over here. We got Lil Romo in the motherfucking. This liquor got me.
Don, I don't know if we're gonna invite Julio back.
I can't fuck with this. Don. I can't even drink this. I've been drinking this for an hour.
I was about to say.
He look at his cup like, what mine at?
But Jones was like, I'm gonna drink it straight.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink it straight. I'm a straighter. I'm a straight guy.
And it's smacking the shit out.
Nah, it's decent.
I'd
It's
rather
cool.
drink it straight too. Shit, just sip it.
Yeah. See, look, we on the same page.
So what is the difference between sipping and making, a drink out of?
Look, we ain't got time for that right now.
I mean, clearly y'all just agreed, so I wanted to know the difference.
So listening to your music, you know what I mean. I hear you speak a lot of real stuff. You know what I mean. One line that stick out to me is when you say, you got to watch what you say, because the shorties listening. Do you how do you feel about the next generation?
I ain't gonna lie, I think they got it coming worse than us. I ain't gonna lie, and we got it fucked up. Like 2012 was just it, but it look like that right now. And all this shit going on, there's all type of shit, backdoor shit, people snaking their people, all type of shit.
So what do you feel like? I see that you watching what you say and how you portray yourself to the public eye for the shorties. What's something you feel like you can do to change?
Shit, try to be that light, like that motivation. Like, damn, he from here and my granny stay here, or I used to stay in the same building as him and he made it here. Like, that let a motherfucker know, like, damn, shorty was just right here with me. I know I could do this shit. That type of shit like that just give a motherfucker motivation. Like, damn, like, he on this shit, I salute that bad self. A motherfucker being on their shit, that'll make me want to get in my bag. Like, damn, I want to be raw too, like, shit. So I just be trying to get on the best, like I don't know, just be great. Like,
for you to be so young and to know that, like, what experience made you open your eyes to that?
Shit, motherfuckers dying, all type of shit.
So, well, can I interject?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so a little earlier in the show, you weren't here yet, but we started to talk about Herb and PTSD and how he's now offering therapy for
I seen that.
for like 150 kids. So, like, Being that you know how you said I just seen fucked up shit, like how do you think that's gonna like impact like the hood, like actually getting people therapy? Like, do you think how you was just saying like, okay, well I feel like the generation worse than us got it coming. Do you think people like her, or even people like yourself, like even just coming back to the community and giving kids something other than just the streets to look to is gonna be something that actually changed them, or do y'all feel like y'all working for no reason?
No, I think it could change people because that's all it is just like they influence battle rap and all that, And then it's like when you see niggas make it out, like, I don't know, I can't speak for everybody. I'm gonna say how I feel though. Like when I see a person make it out of something, like that shit just give me hope. Like, damn, like so them coming back from like knowing where they came from, like her went to Hyde Park, like I got kicked out of Hyde Park, like I went like, damn, this nigga used to be in this hallway, like saying little raggedy shit. Like I know it's possible. Like I just gotta do what I gotta do to get there. I ain't gonna lie. I think they could definitely, like, if you bring like them, like Herb, you bring Dirk and them, like motherfucker that people look up to, all that type of shit. They can definitely make a change. But I just feel like you can't bring no gang leaders and try to make no change. But if you bring like
why not? Don't you think though?
They ain't popping right now. It ain't about. They ain't popping right now. You can't.
So do gang leaders? Since I'm just playing devil advocate because that's the person I am. You new to the riot, but like, do you think the gang leaders need to be the people that come in and say fuck all this shit?
It ain't gonna go like that. That's what I'm saying. It ain't gonna go like every generation is new. It's a new somebody. Like it's gonna forever be new basketball players. It's gonna forever be new all type of shit. It's always the next one. So a gang leader, like just like you a gang leader, your son might have more pull than you coming back in the shape because he the face for right now. You ain't
right.
You ain't out here doing shit with us or none of that. So you can't tell me shit regardless. Like that's how it go. I ain't even let you tell me shit.
Right.
I'm happy you speaking
You
on
ain't
your talent.
out here with me.
That's why I asked.
with me or not.
What you doing? Fuck what you did then. What you doing now?
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's what I be saying. Like it ain't like you gotta. It got to be the voice of right now. You got.
So is there a respect that's been lost for the people that came before y'all that paved the way? Like, because I mean, Jones just straight up said, "Fuck what you did back then." But if he wouldn't have did what he did back then, you couldn't do what you was doing right now.
Well,
so is there a loss of respect being lost
from
is there a lack?
I ain't look at it like that.
Because it's like, damn, like I feel y'all like what you doing right now, but damn, if I didn't do what I did back then before you was even thought about, you wouldn't have been able to do the shit that you're doing right now. So do you think that that's a disconnect that need to be?
But it's like,
patched up?
If that's the case, it's like, all right, why stop? Like, why the fuck you not a leader no more? It's like, why you ain't?
Because, but like you said, it's always gonna be something new. So it's not even like, I don't even think it's like a dying cycle. I think it's just people gotta really pass the baton the right way. Because it's like you said, at the end of the day, I know I'm gonna get old one day, so it's gonna be another little riot I'm gonna have to pass this microphone down to. When Jones gets tired of DJ, he gonna have to pass his laptop to somebody else. Like, there's no passing of the baton. I feel like, do you feel like the old heads try to just reign supreme for too long and they don't want to let nobody else step up, and that's where the issue come in?
Well, nah, I don't know, cause I don't know. Like, I feel.
Or you think the young kids just don't listen to nobody?
Yeah, that.
Why they so hard headed?
Cause like it's just I don't know. I really can't speak for them.
For
like,
everybody.
For everybody.
It's
I'm
gonna
saying,
speak
like,
for itself.
Yeah, like I just know with me, like when shit hit the fan or whatever it is, like a lot of shit that older people might not find fun and all that. Like in our brains, it's fun. Like even before we knew trends was trends, we thinking we just going to go have fun. Now, motherfucking popped up at trends. And it's like then we can't even go to the trends no more. We used to want to, we can't even do none of this shit. We can't do shit. We can't go to no parks. You can't do none of that. So it's like, what else is it to do? When it get to that point, it's like, what else is it to do? Then that ain't even the fucked up part. It's just fucked up because, like, even when I was going to school, like, we used to be fighting other schools and shit, like, so it'd be like walking home would be weak, hoping you don't get caught by the,
okay,
you know?
Yeah.
So it'd be weak in general, like, it's picking your poison shit, really.
You picked yours, and your poison is music, and you're definitely infectious with it. I mean, one thing I can say, though, is your mentality. You have a very upscale mentality. I feel like, with you knowing you impact the youth, I feel like some positivity is gonna shed on the youth as well, because they're gonna see what you're doing, and they're gonna follow suit. You know,
Oh shit, they gonna watch this interview.
yeah, and they're gonna follow suit. And you're meaning, you know, you know you have a purpose. You know your meaning, so it's dope that you understand what's at hand. I gotta jump onto your album too, though. King Without a Crown. We gotta talk about the title. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, cause I feel like I don't know. You ain't gotta have no crown to be no king. And I also feel like that's a statement about myself too. Like I'm underrated. That's really why like I'm coming like that. Like King Without a Crown. Like, I'm gonna talk my shit even without whoever or wherever accepting it. Like I don't give no fuck about who behind it and none of that. Like I'm gonna still drop my shit and I'm gonna still, you know, my shit gonna still do what it do. It's gonna be people that ain't gonna fuck with it. It's gonna be people that do all type of shit.
That's facts. That's big facts. I mean, you definitely got a crown. I feel like all of us have a crown.
Yeah.
Even if people don't see it, it's a crown there. We all are kings in our own realm. And you've definitely been making that statement. I mean, how many tracks can we expect on this project?
I got 13. I got 13 songs.
13?
Yeah. Or it might be 14. But when I was just looking at the cause I can only see it right now on one platform. When I was just looking at it, it's private, you know. So they had removed some of the songs, but we working on that right now. But it's like 13, 14. Some old, like Let's Do It on there for sure.
Gotta have that on
Give
there.
us something more than 7 songs.
Move for me on that, but the rest is gonna be all new shit.
I mean, any features? Because I know you spoke highly on collaborations.
Like I said, I got the Duke the Beast feature, I got Christo feature, and I got one more that I ain't gonna name.
Oh, it's a surprise, huh?
Cause I ain't gonna lie, that song, like how you talking about the kids right now, like man, if y'all hear that song, man, on the God.
All right, what about, can we get the track? Track, you know, the track, the actual track number, so when it drop, people know.
Oh yeah, it's the last one. It's the last song. It's the oh yeah. Oh damn. Yeah.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
That
right
was
now.
like unspoken language.
No, this the album
Yeah,
right
he
here.
just showing me the track list.
Oh,
and shit.
gotcha.
That's right. Yeah, it's number 12 on that.
Number 12?
Yeah, it's number 12.
So, so the pre-order is already out.
Yeah, you can go pre-order and everything. You click the link. Check me out on Instagram. We're gonna do this at the end, but
speaking of
my shit on that.
Oh, this whole time.
That's where the link at. That's where the link. You go click the link on that, and you can I don't know, that shit on Instagram though. You go click the link, and my bio is gonna let you be able to buy merch. You can pre-order the album. You go check out what I just dropped, 223, the When I Was Down video. It's the link gonna have all that.
I gotta ask you, man. So I go to your Instagram, right?
Why you ain't got?
You ain't got.
First of all, I was blue.
Hold up, wait.
Why you ain't got no pictures?
Because I wanted to do it like, cause it's like when you flood your shit, it's like they be like, it's like I gotta keep it at one. This is what I'm on, like that shit archive, like it ain't shit to go back and go put it back on that. But this for right now, like I'm trying to get them to look at. Like I want y'all.
That's the purpose.
Why is that? Because that's so. I feel like that's so common now. Like when people
okay.
get ready to drop shit, it just be like they social media just be we delete
Damn,
everything. We be like, well, what if I like that picture of you in that white shirt?
It be archived though. That's what I fuck with Instagram on because you don't
delete it,
and
just
don't
archive
delete.
it.
And it still be there like regular, so you can go put it right back like it never left.
Gosh, because I'm sure I went to your Instagram.
I went to the Instagram.
I'm like, let me see.
You got one pose.
It's just the album cover, and I saw this already.
But it's smart promotion. See,
No,
I'm happy to learn that you archived everything compared to deleting.
You broke it down for me, like why people do it. You know, demanding attention to one thing. It's like, I understand it now. You know what I mean? That's
why I brought it up. I'm like, okay, now. I mean, I already understood.
Like if they got one thing on their page, that's the only thing you looking at.
You gonna look and see
It
every
don't
time
matter
you
how
go to
many
their page.
motherfuckers tap in here. That's the
only thing they gonna see. Because I'm sure, like, damn, he don't want people to, you know, I was thinking at first, I'm like, man, you don't want people to see your growth?
Cause at first I had all that, like I had the Let's Do It, cause you know I rocked out with the with Hat Park, and I did the little performance, and that bitch was rocking. I had that on there. I had like the videos, I dropped pictures and all that, but it's like new shit from the comp, so it's always refreshing. I be want to refresh it.
When is your project dropping? King Without a Crown.
My project dropping August 14th.
Damn, that's
so next week, 2 weeks. Yeah, that's why I'm dropping. I'm about to drop my next single Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we definitely going to be in tune. The listeners going to be in tune, too. It's going to be on iLLANOiZE. So, definitely, I'm happy that,
The
you know.
14th Friday?
No, that's the 7th.
Oh, I'm like, don't say that because you just.
I think next Friday the 14th.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fast.
Fast.
Yeah.
This is like
2020.
we
almost
got you at
We
the
got
right
cheated out of
time.
the summer. That's why.
Right.
2020, yeah, this shit crazy.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of crazy, we didn't even ask you what you been doing lately during the pandemic, man.
I've been in the studio, shit, doing features. Really, I know everybody got that little bread.
yeah, y'all got y'all 10K.
Look, he like, look, 500. You got 10K. I saw you on the Grand
You on the
Flex.
real.
Give me my 500
don't
for
try
this
to short
feature.
arm me. I know you got that 10K.
Look, I see you on your IG live right now, flipping, going through it. Send me my money, Joe.
Oh man, I mean, we got Move For Me in queue right now. Before we get into it, again, let people know where they can find you. Let people know when the album drop or the project drop again and things of that nature.
Make sure y'all go get my YouTube to. I'm about to hit like 10,000 subscribers on that thing. But shit, I ain't gonna lie, that been growing too. Make sure y'all check me out on IG at Lil Romo 71. Make sure y'all check me out on Twitter at Lil Romo _71. I got my tape coming August 14th. Make sure y'all be able to check that out too. Be ready for that. I got my next single dropping, like I said, August 7th, Long Time, featuring Duke the Beast.